All right, there we go. I hope you can see this well. Please do let me know in the comments. I mean, I know I'm talking about my, I'm talking by myself right now, but I just hope the view is correct in there. Okay. I'm just trying to share the video really quick on our Facebook group. Um, let's see. Just give me a couple of seconds. I'm trying to share it because I didn't kind of let anybody know. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I hope you're having a great night. You're ready for the weekend. It's been a blessed week with the ups and downs of work. It's time to relax. I was gonna show you a couple of the flowers I've been working on, and today we're gonna be doing this little, I say poppy, but I guess the correct pronunciation will be poppy. Yeah. We almost starting. Like I said, I'm just making sure. We have a special group that I haven't put the link on the description box, but I guess I'll do it after the video is done. Where, you know, there's a lot of paper crafting going on. There's different paper from different parts of the world, and they share their paper crafting skills. And we also have some people that work with Cricut machines, so it's really fun. Let's see. Oh, right here. Okay. As soon as I share the link, I am going to start. I don't know, you would like to take a look at the room where I'm working right now. This is my craft room, or my closet craft room. And let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. So much for your patience, and let's begin. Um, like I said, I had a couple of things I've been working, and sometimes I do share a lot of them through my Instagram. As you know, I do have a full-time job, and this is my favorite part of the day, to craft and create stuff. And today we're not gonna be doing this, but I wanted to show you I'm working on my small flower petals, and I'm working with a free shape from Cricut. This one is actually one of the free shapes Cricut Design Space offers. This one, I believe I had it in a cartridge, like the very first cartridge I ever owned. It's called Planting Schoolbook, I believe so. And the same, well, no, this one is actually for a free image in Design Space. It's if you call, I mean, you type in droplet, you get this little drop shape, and you just weld them together. We will get into what's welding and slicing in another video. So pretty much these two flowers were made with free images from Design Space. I did not purchase them. The Design Space software have them already for you available. This one, it was from a flower shape that I had bought previously. And same for this one. This is from one of the cartridges. I just make it bigger. But okay, so what we're gonna do today, try to move them out of the way. Where should we put him? Oh, I found a spot. It's this tiny poppy. Yes, I'm gonna try to make a pattern that you can use without purchasing the shapes. This one is actually from a cartridge called, I'll let you know right now. I believe it's flower bouquet. I'll have to search for it. But you know what, we cutting, I can look for it and show you where I'm looking for it. What I used for this part was cardstock, black cardstock paper. And this time when I did this one the first time, I used green cardstock right there. and the crepe paper. I love crepe paper. I have worked with this before. It's very flexible. You can mold it your way. You can bend it. You're not late, Sonia. Thank you for coming. You're just in time. We're just starting. And you know, you can find these in Amazon. I am gonna put the links of my Amazon store where I recommend exactly the one I purchased. It's a lot of product that you get. I think this one was $7. Obviously, I do know where you can get it cheaper. I'm from another country, so in the country where I am from, you can get this for less than, I will say, I don't want to lie, maybe less than $5, I think. And the same thing, you know, like this thick of a product. I believe it's like 8 feet long. I'm not sure. So what I do is that I cut it as wide as the mat of the Cricut, and I'm not sure you can really cut this paper with Explore Air or any Explore machine. I will totally give it a try just to see what would happen. But this one I actually cut it with my maker, and you have to use the rotary blade. I hope you can hear me well. Can you hear me well? You see the special blade that Cricut. I'll show you how it cuts. Oh, I should not be touching it like that, right? But this is what cut these petals, which are very, you know, simple. They're unified. It's just 2 layers. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the machine, and I already pre-cut the pink side. But what do you think? Shall we cut the green part on the green crepe paper? I would think so, because I already tried on the, oh, give me just 1 second. There you go. I already tried on cardstock, and I really wanted to see how neat the rotary blade would cut. What do you think? Would it cut the same? I haven't tried it yet, so you are trying it with me right now. Let's see and find out if it will be able to cut it. And yeah, I kind of eyeball sometimes, but I kind of cheating a little bit because I have a mat that has inches, so I kind of know this is about 11 or 12 inches wide. And if you're wondering, you can do this by hand. I believe so. I don't see why not. But the whole point of this video is to show you while I work on the maker, with the maker. Okay, this mat is a standard grip. It's like the regular one. It's not as sticky as it was at the beginning because I use a lot of paper. I do try my best to take care of my mats. Some of my friends even know that I recycle them and I restick them again. So what I do when they start losing the thickness is I use a brayer just to, you know, make sure there's not that many bumps. And usually I'm really good at cleaning them right away, like after I use with small cuts, except for this time. You see, like those kind of things, you have to kind of take them out. So it will last longer, you know, and they do. The only thing is that you cannot do as many intricate cuts as you want because the mat just tends to, you know, to wear out the plastic, since depending on how much you cut. I usually cut a lot of stuff because besides the videos or the video tutorials I try to create for all of you, is I do projects on the side as well. Some people that like my paper flowers or decorations that I can make. I'm gonna turn around. I have my iPad on, my computer. You're gonna get a mini tour, and I gonna flip the camera. Let me just load the paper. Oh, you know what? Before I load, I wanna bring you with me. I'm gonna plug the charger. Excuse the mess. As you know, I've crafted a closet, literally. Okay, I am not showing my face, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm taking you with me, okay? Please don't get dizzy. Those are my toes right there. Okay, so that's my Cricut Maker. That's my other baby. And I'm using the iPad, so what I did is oh, hang on. Let me try to focus. There you go. What I do is I save as my favorite materials, crepe paper. So I say crepe because that's the way. So you are a closet crafter. No, actually everybody in my family knows I'm a crafter. I'm probably at my job place too because I can stop talking about making stuff. But yeah, within the sense of the words, I am a closet crafter right now. So you select crepe paper, I believe the regular one. I'm sorry if I'm getting you dizzy. I don't like getting dizzy. That's why I try to make videos as if I'm gonna watch them, which sometimes I don't. So if any oopsie goes around, please forgive me. All right, I'm trying to find a way that I can hold the mat at the same time. This is would be like crafting with one hand challenge right now. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. There it goes. We survived. Yay! Sorry for the loudness. Okay, as you can see, I had done it before, which I tried the other little rows. Okay, I say not much movement. So what we're doing right now, for those that just started watching, is to cut those detail leaves that we have in cardstock. We're doing the test. We might not end up using it, but it's very detailed and intricate. So let's see how the rotary blade works on Cricut paper. Don't worry, I have stock paper before I'm in machine, so I'm fully aware this can happen. And since we are live, just don't feel the pain, because I'm so nervous right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's reading. By the way, I didn't say it, but I love this machine. I love the brand. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to read some of the comments because I saw some popping up. Oh. Okay, so that's how the machine is cutting right now. Do you see how it just kind of looks like it's stamping or marking? It's actually cutting. The first time I saw it working, I thought it was broken or it wouldn't be cutting through the things, but it was actually cutting. Okay. I hear my computer. I'm gonna take a look at the comments. You saw yourselves over there. Okay, I hear you well. Thank you, Sonia. I'm glad you guys hear me well. Pretty brayer. Oh, thanks. You know, you can get those stickers on the W app. You all know what's the W app, right? The one with the blue W. That's where I got those. What else? Oh, Sonia's saying that we the Cricut Explore Air should cut it. Maybe in another video we can try it with Explore Air to see how it cuts. You know, that this kind of paper, I never tried on that one. This is the very first time I'm cutting Crepe paper with a machine. I usually do it by hand. And when I say usually, it's back then when I used to make other kinds of flowers with this, not actual, you know, giant flowers. All right, when it cuts, I'm gonna put you back on my little corner. This is where the magic happens. Let me show you really quick. This is where you guys are hanging from. Looking down on my mat. Right there. Lots of lights, I know. Okay. Sorry. Close your eyes. I don't want you to get dizzy. And you're going to get a super close-up on my arm as well. Okay. There we go. We're back. So like I was saying, the reason why I did like working with this paper is because it easily, look at this, can bend and be molded. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You don't even have to put much effort to it, and it's actually kind of relaxing. You see it? You just have to go like this. I love this paper. It's been a while having worked with it. So the other flowers I was talking about that I used to make was a very, not tedious, but very long process. And what you needed was two straight pencils, and you will roll the paper on the pencils like this, and then you will scrunch up the paper. And when you take it out, it's like how can I say, like a little straw, like corrugated straw. We can even try some while we wait for the machine to cut. I think it will be fun. What do you think? I'll show you. And it actually is with two pencils. Let's see how bad this is gonna go, but hey, it will be awkward if we should stay here in silence looking at my hands. So while we wait the Cricut to finish, over with. So this is pretty much what I used to do. I'm gonna take this pen because as you see, it's round, but it's also flat. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. What you needed, and I'm gonna show you this trick, it's really cool. It was two of the same size, and you will roll it like this, and then you will roll the other opposite way like this. I probably didn't give enough space, so like this. And this was just to create one petal, but they look really pretty when you finish them. And then you start scrunching up. My goodness, you have no idea how much I miss this. It's been like 10 years I haven't done these flowers. Maybe I should start now. But you see, you have to scrunch it all the way. This is just to show you what I used to do with this paper years ago, before I even bought a Cricut, I think. And then you just carefully took out the pencils or wood sticks or whatever instrument you had like this. And then you would just bend, and that will be a petal. So then I would do 5 of them, and they will form a flower. And it was really cute. I kind of want to make one now. I'm probably going to make one and then post it on my Instagram. But anyway, and then you can just stretch it out. So then you will make 5 of them, and then we'll make 1 flower, and then of course you can do the little spiral thing and put it in the middle as the middle of the flower, and it look really nice. But anyway, let's see how our cuts are going. It's just making 2 leaf cuts. It says that it's almost done, so let's see. Again, this one is from the Flower Shop. Now I remember the cartridge, the Flower Shop cartridge, but I think we can make our own version as well. Because poppies are pretty more, they're more simpler. You can use any kind of shape that is free in design space and design it in a way that you can just, you know, make your own version of it. That's what I think. So, what else? How's your day? The Cricut is not done yet, so look at my hands. I made my little brayer match my Cricut as well. For those that just got in, we're waiting for my machine to finish cutting the leaves. And as we're talking about the leaves and seeing how they go, you know what, let's get this color ready to cut while we're looking at the leaves when they're done. I already pre-cut a piece of it right here. So we're gonna make a poppy that is pink. Because I like pink. Let's see, I'm gonna look for another mat that is not that used, because like I said before, when you start using them regularly, it starts wearing out. And that's like, Sonia. Sonia is my crafty friend, and she knows that I use these mats like until they're actually, you know, falling apart, like until they break, literally until they break. In this time when I did this flower, what the way I positioned the paper was like this. But I don't think it will really matter, since the blade, the rotary blade, it actually goes on top. It doesn't really drag what it's doing. I don't know if I'm making sense. You know how with scissors, the paper will be, you know, cut within in the middle of the scissors. What the rotary blade does is that it goes above the paper, kind of goes through the paper. Not like, I'm not sure if I'm making sense in here. But anyway, let's prepare this mat, because I think the maker is almost done. Again, let's use a brayer or anything that will help you put pressure uniformly across your mat. And as you can see, it's better if you go on the direction of the Crepe paper like this. For those that you're watching live, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for those that are watching later, once the video is over, thank you. That was nice of you to share some of your time with us. Okay, Miss Luxury Card Store says, what's the Blue W app? Do you mean Walmart? Oh, that's the store. I say the W Blue app because I don't know. You know, YouTube have a lot of rules that there's certain things that you can say and certain things that you cannot. I guess this brand doesn't have a problem because everybody's using it all over the internet. So sometimes I try to be careful because I don't know, you know, the legal precautions of the thing. So that's why I said the W app. But another clue of that app is the one that you can buy stuff really cheap from another literally continent, and it takes about a month to get here. That's how long the stickers took to get to me, like a month. I think everybody this. But if not, don't worry, I'll put in the comments. Let me type it. Or you can make a wish. Do you got it? You can make a wish that I tell you which W app I'm talking about. I said it. There you go. That's where you get. Yeah, Emilia got it. That's the app that I use for the stickers. They're really cute. They're like mainly paper, like prints, and they come in like a clear plastic. I'm not sure where I have them stored right now, So if I knew, I would have shown them to you, but because I don't have them on hand, unless I check really quick. Yeah, I don't have them on hand. I'm a pleb sometimes. This is just like an organized mess. That's all what it is in my little closet. All right, we got this ready. Let's get you dizzy again and show you the machine. Here we go. Oh, you saw some of my shorts in that. Well, it is cutting. Can you see the lines? Wow. It is actually cutting through like every line in there. At least it's not getting stuck and it's not getting anybody's, you know, a headache. And it's not getting your headache right now. So let's hope it's almost done. I'm gonna turn this light since my little camera hook is kind of shadowing this beautiful moment. I still have to work on organizing my paper. Like right now, because my closet is very small, it's like a 5x4 closet. I literally have, you know, I have the white cubbies, but I had to get rid of the plastic drawers that I had. Oh, hang on, I got some acetato, which is like a clear film. So I have my papers like this in little file folders. And you know, I never bought on those two luxury card store. She's mentioned other two big selling points of internet and TV, and I never done that before. Just the one that I said, and it's addicting. It's bad. I don't mind waiting because then it feels like Christmas every time you get like a little package and you start opening. That's my cup. That's a glue. That's chipboard. Ooh, I'm obsessed with chipboard too. I don't know if you guys watch the video with the shakers that I made out of chipboard. I made it with a Cricut too, but I believe that one you can make it with the Explorer as well, because the Explorer can cut chipboard as well. If you have the deep cut blade, it should help. So you see, I don't have a lot of space. I have all my 12x12 paper pads here. I have this drawer, but it's not organized. It just has my mats. And later on, we can make a tutorial about stickers with a Cricut. These are stickers cut out with the Explorer. And they're print out stickers, and then it just cuts around. Wow, I'm looking at the video on the laptop. I don't know how you can bear with me. Let me know if I'm moving the camera too much. I'm trying not to, but then again, it's a live video. This is what happens live. I didn't want it to, but like, you know, to move you around, that's what I mean. Because I don't want to get no one dizzy, but anyway, let's see. This is halfway. It's almost there. So while we're waiting, still, I forgot to show you. I did make a little rosette, the one that I was showing you with crepe paper. I'm still working on the middle. I feel like if we use a vase inside first, like, you know, like maybe like a little unicel. You see, I'm saying my Spanish words in English, or at least I'm trying. It's like dry ice, you know, the little styrofoam little balls. Maybe we use one of those in the middle, like half of it, and then you can wrap the petals around it. It will make it look more perky. This one is kind of flat because when I was making it, it's just, it stick to each other, so the paper kind of went like meh, like very crunched that in there. But other than that, it should be okay, you know. It's very nice, very fun to play with. This is the only part I don't like about crafting. You have to wait, but it's okay because we want good results and we didn't want to rush the machine, and we could have put it to cut fast, but I mean, I'm not sure about crepe paper. I don't think you can cut fast crepe paper, so you actually have to give it some time. Let's see, doing the last. All right, let's just make one leaf because oh, you see, I was gonna call myself Miss Sheila. Oh my word, I had a very beautiful day, and you know, I work with a lot of children, so I always have Miss Sheila on the line, and it's so crazy that I have to talk to myself as the third person, or mention myself as the third person. Miss Sheila wants to stop the machine, which I am doing right now because I want to sing. I couldn't wait, and I don't want to make you wait either. So as I'm gonna be working with you showing you the leaf. I'm gonna put this one to cut because it's gonna take a little bit of time probably. We're gonna find out if it cuts or not. Which is, first of all, we're trying to see if it will cut like this, like the cardstock green leaves. We're gonna see if it did it on the Cricut paper. And they already finished one, so we just have to look at that one. We don't need both of them because it's pretty much testing the machine skills. So let's see. I put it to cut. There we go. Yeah, we're still on the Crepe paper. It's gonna start reading the tool and then what I showed you earlier on the video. So are you ready? Oh my word, I'm so nervous. Obviously the second leaf I didn't let it finish. It's long. As you can see, what is it, about 25 minutes? No, half of those 25 minutes I've just been talking, but it didn't take 25 minutes. It probably took 10. What do you think? I will have to go back and look at the video. I'm gonna just plug my phone so it doesn't die as I'm talking and sharing with you. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, another good tip with your mats is try to touch the least possible of it with your fingers, because you know we have fingers that sweat or have oils, and it's your skin, you know, it has to protect itself. So when you start touching the mat too much, that's when the mat start losing the stickiness. So what I do use my little spatula or anything else but my fingers to touch the mat. Of course, you don't do it all the time. Myself, I'm a klutz sometimes, so I forget. But it's good, you know, to have it just to give it support. Look at that. Whoa, I love it. Look at this. It's literally the cut that I was hoping, not expecting, hoping, because, you know, you gotta give it to it. It's very intricate. And look how neat it cut around. This one I didn't let finish. It was taking too long. I was getting anxious about it. So let me just pull it up and pull it out. I hope the pink paper is hanging on right. That's why I keep moving back and forth, because I'm looking in the back, watching the machine so the paper won't get stuck. Wow, I'm very impressed right now. This is the first time I cut this kind of intricate. Oh, wait a minute. There goes the downfall. No, I'm just kidding. It seems that the cut is so delicate that the paper can start falling apart. I just noticed that. Let me put it closer to you. You see? I try to lift it up and it kind of came apart right there. Oh, just a little bit. Okay, maybe we're overreacting. Now the hard part will be, how can we get this out of here? I guess I'm gonna have to be very careful. Or not. I guess once you find the right direction, it should come off by itself. But remember, when you pull this paper, it does tend to change the shape. So maybe this kind of leaf is not very recommended for Crepe paper. Maybe more like oval shaped leaf will be better. I mean, it's not that bad. What I like about Crepe paper is that it gives like a more natural look, whether you're making leaves or the petals. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It's like this because you're supposed to glue it together, and it does goes up like this one right here, you see? So let's just give it a, I would say like a 6.5 out of a 10 to make this kind of leaf. Maybe if we would have make another one, it would have worked better. What do you think? Let's see, let's put it together. Okay, right there. Well, we got the leaf, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Okay. I'm gonna take out the mat for the second page. And you know what? While we're checking out these petals, let's put the black cardstock to cut the middle of the puppy right here. This area. I'm just gonna let it cut. Let it cut, let it cut, let it cut. Oh, there we go. I do have to change the materials. That's another thing I wanted to show you. When you upload a different material, just make sure you check your settings, especially you using a Cricut Maker, because the dial on the Explorer kind of helps you to remember that you have to turn it or twist it or whatever. But this one doesn't have the dial on the side for the cut, material settings, so you cannot have to go back either in your tablet, iPad, or phone and change it. Like right now, I'm gonna put on materials, cardstock paper, and now Cricut is stepping up because they even give you right away which kind of thickness you're using. Is it 60 pounds or 80 pounds? So I think it's very convenient. Since it's cardstock, I'm gonna try to rush it, so I put fast mode. Let's hope it doesn't rip the paper. I hope not. So let's take this out. As you can see, it's very well cut. It's a more simple design that it's cutting, so it's not as intricate as the leaf was. And always try to take off, not like I did earlier, the cut that you have, and then the rest of the paper. When you have some uncut parts like this one, what I do is I either use an X-Acto knife just to cut a little bit, because it's a tiny portion of it and it doesn't bother me at all to do this. See, all free. Just give me a second, I have to click go. There it goes. Oh, wait a minute. You know why it's not cutting? Because I didn't change the blade. I'll wait for it to read it and tell me, hey, change the blade. Remember, I have the rotary blade to cut this material. So now that I'm going to cut paper, it's going to ask me to change it to the fine point blade. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm still kind of getting used to change the blades when I'm using the rotary blade. Because it won't let you cut cardstock paper with it unless you trick it or something, but I doubt it. I'll have to find a way. I haven't played enough to trick my machine yet, the Maker. Okay, we have another spot that wasn't cut. And if you're not like me, so patient with the paper, you just take off the whole thing and cut it with scissors. So I'm probably gonna have time to do both ways. Okay, here goes the first one. Look at that. And we're gonna do the second one the way I said it. Just rip the band-aid off right away, and then you use your scissors and cut it out. It's just like a tiny piece. You see, even pulling it will come off. But I don't wanna, you know, rip the paper. So I rather be careful and just cut it out. It doesn't bother me at all. We're all different, I know. There it goes. Okay, let's move this mess away so we can work on it. Oh, look at that baby move. Well, now you cannot look at it, but you can hear it. It's making very small cuts right now. That's why it sounds like if it's going so fast. So let's go ahead and do one of them. The way I did it to mold the petal is the same as I show you with a green piece of paper. You just kind of pull carefully, going either upwards or you can go down like this. You can also use like quilling tools, I believe. Like maybe you have the foam mat. It will be easier just to go with a round tool. But if not, you work with what you have, and that's okay. I cannot fasten this step. I'm sorry. It's a live video. And then you just kind of just bend it in. There's one. And now we're doing the second one. Oops. You see, be careful, because if you pull too hard, you can rip the paper. You know which flowers I want to give it a try? The ones that are made of this paper, but they're like huge. And it has a lot and lots and lots of layers. I think that will be fun. How is it the background noise? Is there any background noise that you can hear or no? Or it's just in my head? Let's see. Okay, look how cute that is. I feel like this pink is so pretty. Okay. And you know what I forgot when I was making this project was to, you see that little hole in the middle? Was to hide that. Oh, thank you. No background noise. Perfect. Um, if you use the poppy from the flower shop cartridge, you can always hide the contour of that tiny little hole. That way you don't burn your fingers. My fingers don't feel nothing because they're so used to get burned. And also when you're gluing these two pieces together, you have to make sure you intercalate them like this. I mean, unless you really want them to look just like a three-side petal like this, but you know, that one, I put it like this, right there. Okay, so let me go ahead and glue it. Because I like to get burned, I like to use my palm just to press down. But remember, you hide the contour of that little dot, you shouldn't get burned that much. Why I like to do this, because it makes the petals go in. It's not perfect. I'm just showing you what I did on that one. It's a Friday. Wait, what did I say? Flowers Friday. Yay. I'm going to start to do this more often. Maybe not live. I think it's too long. What do you think? I don't like long videos. I feel like it's too much of your time. So that's why I always try to edit the videos and it takes me longer. That's why I don't post that often. Can you see the cut on this black paper? Probably not. Let's take it out. This is the part that goes in the middle. Ooh, so pretty. Let's see. Okay, so while you're doing this part, you want to glue this one first. It's like the pom-pom part of it in the middle. Let's get those fingers burning. Wait, oops. I hope everybody's being safe. If you're watching me from a north part of the country, I know it's being very cold and there's snowstorms and things like that. Here, the cold weather just lasts a couple of days. I was so happy when it was like freezing outside, when it was like 48 degrees. I really like that weather. But I was freezing because we're not used to the cold weather down here in Florida. Okay. So once it's glued, then you just start rolling. And I discovered I kind of love this tool because I can twist it easier. Just watch me fail. It's like a quilling tool. Yeah, it didn't work because it's too thick because of the glue, but it's okay. Let's just burn the finger away. It's all good. Let's see. Thumbs up if you love burning your fingers with hot glue. With silicone sticks. I mean, like I said, I've been crafting forever, even before all these beautiful machines. So, I don't know. I was always like that. Ask my mom. Mami, ¿dónde anda? No está aquí. Ella sabe. She knows that I always burn my fingers because I was always making something. You just want to add some more glue on the way so it won't come apart. And once you grab some more of the paper, then you can just start rolling like this. Less burns. Okay. I don't think flower takes that long to make. It's maybe just waiting for the cutting. And if you're patient enough to wait, it's a project that might not take more than 30 minutes. We're already past the 30 minutes, ladies. But it's because, you know, it took me a little bit of time to start. So I was trying to share on our Facebook group. Okay, if you're a little messy like this, it's okay. We all are in our own way. So what you do is just put your finger in and start folding back like this. I like to take off the excess of silicone. Okay, and then you just add some hot glue gun. Or did I say hot glue gun? Hot glue. And you press in the middle. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness, they kind of match my back paper right there. I think I'm gonna make some for that. Oh, we haven't added the very delicate leaf. Like I said, this one is a 6.5 in my grade scale because I like it, but it's not, look at that. It's like, meh. But the flower, I gave it a 10. And not because I made it, but because I like the result of it. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like how it looks? I think it looks really nice, but it does need a leaf like this, not crepe paper leaf. We could cut one, or we can even use the one I was showing you while we were waiting. No, it doesn't look good. We could do one really quick. Just because I didn't like that. This one. Maybe if we would have happened to use a wood stick, it would look nice because, it's kind of like a natural fall because there's no leaves that look like this unless they shape them or cut them like that, no? Like the real life ones. But this one kind of falls and it might look cute. But we're not using that for this flower. We want to make it look embellished. So I'm just going to cut a regular leaf here with my little scissors, which they're tiny, and I'm trying to get used to them as well. This is the kind of leaf I was thinking, but I'm not sure how would it look. Nah, I'm not in love with it. Let's leave the flower alone. It doesn't need a leaf. Let's just put it here for the thumbnail. Oh, it looks cute. Now, intro music. Ding, 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 ding. No, just kidding. Thank you so much for watching. That was all I wanted to share with you. On the comments, on the description box, once I end the video, I'm going to add the link to the project from the Cricut Design Space. If you have the cartridge, you will be able to make this flower. If not, you can always wait for me to come up with a free pattern shape one. When I say free pattern, I mean using the free shapes within Design Space. Not the ones that are free for a little bit, the ones that are free forever, that are called Cricut Craft Room, Font, or Basics. That's the ones that you can use to make this kind of patterns. Anyway, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching me all the time, all the way through. That's what I meant. And I hope you have a blessed night. Have a good